Good. Welcome to chair yoga. So we are going to start by sitting comfortably in the chair, but still in proper alignments. We don't want to be slouching at all in the chair like this. We want to be sitting up straight and tall with our shoulders directly above the hips, the chin parallel to the floor, and the crown of the head parallel to the ceiling. Knees over ankles. You can go ahead and drape your wrist over your knees and maybe just hold on to your knees gently. Just let your fingers drape over your knees. Good. And then close the eyes if it's comfortable for you. If you would rather have your eyes open, just take your gaze down to look at the tip of your nose. Sitting up straight and tall. Good. Begin to focus in on your breath here. Deeply breathing in and out through the nose. If you're feeling any congestion, dealing with any allergies, it's fine to open the mouth to assist with the breathing. But if everything is okay and you're able to breathe in and out through the nose, it's very calming to the nervous system. That's why we do this nasal breathing in yoga. So just breathe in here, a few deep breaths, in and out through the nose. Begin to settle your mind and allow yourself to come into your practice. Now noticing how you're breathing here, see if you can deepen the breath. And on your next inhalation, see if you can take a breath that goes all the way down into the belly. So breathing in, all the way into the belly. And then exhaling to let all of the air go. Two more like that. Deep breath in, all the way down into the belly. And then exhaling to let all of that breath go. Good. One more like that. Very deep breath in. Good. And then exhale, let it go. Allow the shoulders to relax down the back. Good. Keeping the eyes closed if it's comfortable. Your next exhale breath, just allow the chin to drop down to the chest. And feel this really nice stretch in the back of your neck. Good. And then with a gentle inhale, let's drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathe. Good. And as you exhale, drop your head back. Allow your chin to move up towards the ceiling. Let the head be really heavy. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. One more inhale. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And breathe deeply here. Feel that stretch now on the right side of the neck. Inhale and exhale here. Good. And with your next exhale breath, just bring the chin down to the chest. Good. On the inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Let it feel really heavy. Feel that stretch on the right side of the neck. And on the exhale, drop the head back. Chin points up at the ceiling. Inhale. Excuse me. On the exhale, allow the right ear to drop down to the right shoulder. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, allow the chin to drop right back down to the chest. Breathe. Good. And on the inhale, very slowly, Lift your head. Excellent. We're going to bring our hands to heart center here. Take 3 big shoulder circles back. Just roll the shoulders back, releasing any stress or tension away from the body. Good. 3 rounds, and then changing directions, rolling the shoulders forward. Big circles. 1 more. Good. And then just holding here, stillness with the hands in prayer position. Closing the eyes once again if they're open, or taking the gaze down to the tip of your nose. Take a moment here to set an intention or a dedication for your practice. Your intention answers the question, why are you practicing today? And how do you intend to leave this space? Your dedication can be you offering your practice, the energy that you will cultivate in your practice, out to someone else who needs it. So just take a moment here, set an intention or a dedication for your practice. Good. And then bow chin to chest to seal that dedication or intention in. Great. And then slowly lift your head again. Excellent. Good. On the inhale, we're going to sweep our arms out to our side, keeping the arms up at shoulder height, palms face up towards heaven. Breathing deeply, still sitting up straight and tall, shoulders over hips. Begin to pull the navel in towards the spine, so just hollowing out the belly. Right? But still breathing in and out through the nose. Good. Inhale. Good. And as you exhale, bring the hands all the way up overhead. Bring the palms to touch. And then bring the hands right back down to heart center. Good. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Inhale and begin to sweep the arms up again. Holding, once the arms get up to shoulder height, palms face up towards heaven, breathing in. Good, and as you exhale, bringing the hands up overhead to touch, and then bringing hands right down to heart center. Good, 2 more rounds. Inhale, sweeping the hands up. They stop when they get to shoulder height. Exhale, bringing the hands overhead and bringing them right down to heart center. Good. Last one. Inhale, sweeping up, holding here. Inhale. Exhale, bringing them all the way up overhead and then bringing them down to heart center. Beautifully done, Jules. Rotate the shoulders back. 3 big circles back. Just lubricating the shoulder joint. Good. And then 3 big circles forward. Very nice. Good. We'll bring our hands down by our sides now. On the inhale, we'll sweep both hands up. The right hand goes to the outside of the left leg or the left knee. Good. And then the left hand holds onto the back of the chair. And you turn your gaze over your left shoulder. So turn to look over the left shoulder. Breathe here, twisting from the torso. Good, release that. On the inhale, come back to center. Sweep the arms up. On the exhale, the left hand on the outside of the right knee. Right hand grabs hold of the back of the chair. Inhale. On the exhale, we twist to the right and take our gaze over the right shoulder. Breathe here. Good, and on the inhale, coming back to center, sweeping the arms up, overhead, stopping when they're at shoulder height. Inhale, exhale, bringing the palms to touch, and then bringing everything down to heart center. Good, good, keep breathing here, deep breath, in and out through the nose. On the inhale, we'll sweep our hands up. On the exhale, we'll start to come forward nice and slow, bringing the belly down to the thighs, bringing the hands to the floor if they go all the way down, or resting them on your ankles or on the tops of your feet. And then letting your forehead drop, chin to chest. Maybe the forehead comes to the knees. Good. On the inhale, we slowly roll ourselves back up. Let the body be really heavy. Let the head be the last thing to lift. When you get to the top, you sweep your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, you bow forward again, leading with your heart, bringing the chest and the torso all the way down to rest on the thighs. Fingertips come to the mat or to the floor or to your ankles or shins. Good. On the inhale, we slowly roll ourselves back up. Good. 2 more of those, nice and slow. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, bowing forward, like you're just letting go of anything that's concerning you. Really let it go here. Inhale, slowly rolling back up. Head is last to lift. Good. Sweep the arms up overhead. Last round here. Beautiful. And then exhale, start to fold forward. Nice and slow with control all the way down. Good. And then inhaling to roll ourselves all the way back up. Nice and slow. Sweep hands all the way up. Hold them here when they get to shoulder height. Arms are at shoulder height. Hold here. 1 inhale. Exhale to bring the hands all the way up and then bring them right down to heart center. Good. Let's just circle out the shoulders again. So 3 big circles back, just lubricating the shoulder joint. Good. And then 3 big circles forward. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Bring the palms to the knees again. Good. Sitting up straight and tall. On the inhale, we're going to press the chest forward, the heart forward, and drop the head back. That's the inhale. On the exhale, we're going to curl our chin into our chest, pull the navel in towards the spine, and then press back. The lower back, press back towards the chair. Good. On the inhale, bring the chest forward, drop the head back. Good. And on the exhale, chin goes to chest, pull the navel in and press the back. Inhale, come forward, heart. Head drops back. Good. And then exhale, pressing back. Chin to chest. Good. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. On the inhale, we'll come right back up to neutral spine. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's begin to take a few wide-legged forward folds here. So now we're going to take our knees out so that they are in line with the hips. So we're not really that far out. We're just going to take them a little bit wider than the chair. So see how far is comfortable in your body. So maybe you're here, or they're even a little closer. We're here. Or maybe you're all the way out here. It all depends on how the hips are feeling this afternoon. All right, so we'll go nice and slow. Take a few deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. Just feel this so far. In fact, let's take our palms and place them on the inside of the knees. Deep breath in. As you exhale, just gently press the knees open and away. Feel that stretch in the hip. Inhale here. And then exhale, let that go. Okay, we'll do that again. On the inhale, we'll get tall, lengthen through the spine. Press your knees back, sitting up straight and tall. Good, and on the exhale, let that go. Good. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Feel yourself inflate and deflate, right? Inhale. Beautiful, and exhale. Good. Now on the inhale, let's sweep our hands up overhead, nice and slow. Palms are going to come all the way up and face in towards each other as you inhale. As we start to exhale, turn the palms forward. We're going to start that forward fold again. All the way down bringing your hands right down to the floor, and then letting the crown of your head hang really heavy here. Good. On the inhale, we're going to come up nice and slow. Slow as you can. Head is the last thing to lift, like it's heavy like a boulder. Good. Bring the arms on the outside of your knees and sweep your hands up. Beautiful. I see you, Jules. Good. And then exhale, fold forward again, nice and slow, with control, So we don't topple out of our chair. Exhale when you get all the way down. On the inhale, we'll sweep it up this time. Sweeping up. So this is a little bit of core work that we're doing here, right? Good, good. And then exhale, coming forward, all the way down. Good. This time on the inhale, we'll very slowly roll ourselves all the way up. Slow, slow, slow. When you get back to seated, just bring your hands onto your thighs, and we'll heel toe the feet in until they're back at hip joint distance apart. Good. How we feel? Good. Extend your legs straight out in front of you now. So now we want to come to sit in the center of the chair, right? So I'll turn my chair sideways too, so you can see what I'm doing. See my legs all the way. So now we're sideways in the chair, feet are flexed, we're sitting about in the middle of the chair, sitting up straight and tall, breathing. Good. On the inhale, we're going to sweep our hands up overhead. On the exhale, we're folding forward. Be very careful. See where you are on the chair. Maybe you have to scoot up to the edge a little bit more. Come all the way down. See if you can hold on to the outside edges of your feet. If that's not working today, hold on to your shins or come up higher and hold on to like the middle of the shin. All right, so either we're here, holding on to the outside edges of the feet. We don't want to grab our toes like this. We want to be either here with the hands or here or here. So wherever you feel most secure in your chair, and then drop your chin to your chest and take a few deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. So a few deep breaths. We can start to use our God is breath now. So on the inhale, it's God. On the exhale, it is. Two more. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Good. One more. Inhale, God. Good. And exhale is. Good. And on the inhale, we'll slowly roll ourselves all the way back up. Nice and slow. Good. Walk your feet in closer to the body. Sitting up straight and tall. On the inhale, sweeping hands up overhead. On the exhale, bringing your hands right down to heart center. We'll take two more of those. On the inhale, sweeping hands up. Exhale, bringing them down. Grateful heart. Good. One more. Inhale, God. Bring it up. Good. And exhale is bringing hands right back down to heart center. Good. I'm just going to change the position of my chair. Jules, make sure you have some water nearby. And stop anytime you need to. Bless yourself with a sip of water. All right? Good. From here, we are going to take our legs and turn them to the left in the chair. Taking the legs, turning them to the left, right? Good. And now we're going to do kind of like a seated twist here. So the legs are facing the left. We're going to have our whole body face the left. Take a very deep breath in. Good. And exhale. On the inhale, we're going to sweep our arms straight up overhead. We want the wrists in line with the shoulders. Draw your navel in toward your spine and breathe. Good. On the exhale, we're going to take our right arm is going to go forward. Keep it up at shoulder height. And then the left arm goes back. So we're taking like the seated twist here. Good. Keep breathing. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Good. And on the inhale, come back to center and bring the hands down to heart center. Now we're going to turn to face the other direction with the legs facing towards the right side of the chair. Good, beautiful. And I'm gonna, on the inhale, we're gonna sweep our arms up overhead, shoulders, wrists right over shoulders, breathing. Good, on the exhale, the left arm goes forward, keep it up at shoulder height, and the right arm goes back. And you're twisting from your torso. Twist here. Press that right shoulder back. I'm starting to sweat. Maybe you are too. Good. On the inhale, come back to center. Bring the palms to touch. On the exhale, bring hands down to heart center. We'll swing our knees back towards the front and just rotate those shoulders again. So 3 circles back. Just working that all out. Good. And then 3 circles forward. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come to rest. Hands on the knees. On the inhale, we'll sweep hands all the way up. And on the exhale, we'll bow forward, taking this forward fold, resting the belly on the thighs. Inhale, slowly rolling ourselves right back up, sweeping the hands up overhead. Good, and exhale, bowing forward one more time, forward fold. Good, on the inhale, slowly rolling ourselves all the way up. Good, good. This time we're gonna bring the soles of the feet to touch. So hopefully you can see that. If you I'll just back up a bit so you can see here. You have to come in. So, still can barely see me, but there we go. See the soles of the feet are touching now and the knees are butterflied out. See how that feels once you do that? If we bring the feet closer into the body, the closer the feet come into the body, the deeper the stretch is gonna be. So if this feels really intense right here, just gonna move the heels away from the body a bit more and you'll have more of the thigh on the chair. All right, so we're either here or we're here. Actually, let's come to sit in the middle of the chair. Trust yourself here, trust your balance, trust your core. Your shoulders are right over your hips. You're sitting up straight and tall as if there was a string attached to the crown of your head and you're being pulled up into this perfect posture. That's how we're seated. We have the navel pulled in towards the spine, but the shoulders are relaxed. So we're sitting in perfect alignment, but there's no stress or tension in the body. Good. Feel that stretch, a gentle stretch in the groin. If you're not feeling anything, draw the feet a bit closer and you will. Breathe here. Maybe even take the hands to the inside of the knees and press them away, press them open a bit. Just make sure that you can keep the heels connected. Feel everything that you're feeling here. And breathe through it. God on the inhale and is on the exhale. We'll take 2 more breaths like that. God on the inhale. Good, and is on the exhale. Good, 1 more. God. Exhale, is. Good. Bring your hands to the outside of your knees and gently guide the knees back in towards each other. Just kind of walk that out. You might be feeling something there, right? That's all right. Good. Breathe. Let it open up. We're just opening up the joints, that's all. There may be a little bit of feedback, but it's okay. Go ahead and scoot yourself back into your chair. Hold on to the sides of the chair here. So I'm holding on to the base of my chair. Good. Deep breath. On the exhale, we're gonna lift the right knee, right foot away from the floor, right knee is bent. Inhale. On the exhale, extend that right leg and breathe. Really press your heel forward. Press your heel towards me and pull your toes in towards your face and breathe. See if you can stay relaxed in the shoulders. If you come forward slightly, you're gonna get some core work. So if you Take your back away from the chair and draw your navel in towards the spine. You're gonna feel your core engage. One more breath. Good, and then exhale, lower. Woo, that was a thing. That was definitely a thing. Shake out whatever needs to be shaken out. You need to shake out your thinking on that. Shake your head a few times, get yourself clear, and we'll prepare for the other side. So now we're gonna lift the left foot away from the floor, holding on to the sides of your chair. Extend that left leg straight out in front of you. Flex your foot a lot. Really exaggerate the flex, and you're gonna feel your quad muscle respond. Pull the toes in towards the face. Now maybe you come away from the chair just a bit. That's an option. You can stay here or you can come forward. Draw the navel in towards the spine. You're gonna feel a lot going on here, but breathe through it. God is. 2 more breaths. God on the inhale. Is on the exhale. Good, last one. God is, and lower that foot down to the floor. Good, just go ahead and bounce your legs out here. Little bounce. And we'll take that seated forward fold again. So this time the legs are straight out in front. I'll turn my chair again so you can see we've done this one before, but the legs are straight out in front. You're sitting perhaps in the middle of the chair, sitting up nice and tall, again, flexing the feet. You can probably even come to the edge, but come to a place where you feel comfortable. When you start to do this fold, you don't feel like you're gonna topple out of your chair, all right? So on the inhale, we sweep hands up, we get tall. Good, on the exhale, we fold forward. Outside edges of the feet are what we're going for, or the ankles, or the shins. Drop your chin to your chest. We'll be here for 3. God is breath. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Good. 2 more. God is. Good. Last breath. God is. Good. On the inhale, slowly rolling ourselves back up to a comfortable seat. Nice. Remember last week when we were practicing Warrior 1 and Warrior 2 in the chair? We'll do some more of that this week. So to come into Warrior 1, we'll start with Warrior 1 on the right side. First thing we're gonna do is extend the left leg out, and that left foot is parallel to your chair. So we want the pinky toe edge of the foot to be maybe parallel to the door or the wall in your room, right? But the toes are pointing towards me. Maybe that's a good way to explain it. Yes, and then we shift ourselves forward so that we get the right thigh on the chair. So the right thigh is on the chair. The left leg is pretty much completely off the chair. That left foot now, we're gonna angle it in just a little bit because we're gonna start with Warrior 1. So we want those toes, the left toes, pointing forward on a slant. We don't want the foot parallel to the back edge because we're gonna start in Warrior 2. We just wanted to get our leg in position. Now we're gonna turn the toes in just a little bit. On the inhale, we'll sweep both arms up. Shoulders, wrists rather, are right on top of your shoulders in alignment, right above them. Breathe. Take 3 deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. See if you can keep your shoulders relaxed. Breathe deeply. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more. God on the inhale. Good. And is on the exhale. We'll slowly come down and get ready to change sides. Let me see if I scoot my chair up a little bit more or back. I'm trying to see how you all can see my feet properly. There we go. Scoot back. Good. All right, so this time we're going to extend that right leg out and back so you can see my feet better this time, right? Starting out with that right foot kind of parallel to the wall, but I'm going to turn my toes in a bit more as I start to come into this left leg here. So the toes are pointed in a bit, They're not parallel, they're no longer like this, they're coming in like that. You see? Good, good. And on the inhale, we sweep our arms up. Wrist right above the shoulders and breathe here. We're breathing for 3 deep God is breaths. So we're inhaling God. And we're exhaling is. 2 more. Inhale God. Exhale is. 1 more. Inhale God. Exhale is. And let's slowly make our way out of warrior 1. Good. Let's just bounce the legs around a bit. We'll take a forward fold just to work that out. So on the inhale, we'll sweep our arms up overhead. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're coming forward all the way down. Feel that stretch. Really nice stretch in the hamstrings now. Good. And on the inhale, slowly rolling all the way back up. Sweep your arms up overhead, taking a deep breath of God. Inhale, God. Good. Bring the palms to touch and exhale is. Before we go into warrior 2, we're going to do this kind of arm exercise that I do in Gospel Yoga Flow, and the movement is called offering your gifts. So on the exhale, we bring our hands right down by our sides, palms face forward. Good. As we inhale, we sweep the arms up, palms face up towards heaven, as if you are making an offering, a gift, a talent, something you can offer to the kingdom. Yes, and on the exhale, you very slowly allow the arms to float right back down. This is where what you have given is being restored to you. 2 more of those. Inhale, sweeping up, nice and slow, making your offering, your sacrifice, your gift. Good, and then exhale, just allow the arms to float back. Feel yourself being restored, yes? 1 more, inhaling God and making an offering, something that matters, something that requires something of us, yes? And then exhale, allow yourself to be restored. We know that God never asks us to give anything that he won't restore to us, right? On the inhale, we sweep our hands up overhead. Good, and on the exhale, we bring our hands down to a grateful heart. Good, beautiful. Preparing now for warrior 2. Extending that left leg out to the side. This time, the foot is parallel to the wall. So if you see my foot this time, it's parallel to the edge of your room, whatever you're using to measure, parallel to the door, in my case, right? Sliding back. Extending that left leg even further behind you so that you get the right thigh on the chair. Good, good. For warrior 2, on the inhale, we sweep our arms up so they're right here at shoulder height. Beautiful. Now see if you can relax your shoulders down the back. Breathe. Good. Turn to take your gaze right over your right middle finger. And take a few deep God is breaths here. We'll take 3. So God on the inhale and is on the exhale. Good. 2 more. God is. Last one. God is. Good. This time, flip your palm. The right palm flips up, so your hand is facing up towards heaven. Left hand comes down to rest on your left leg. Sweep your right arm up and over. This is peaceful warrior. See if you can find some peace in this pose. Breathe deeply. Deep breath here. In and out through the nose. 1 more. God on the inhale. Good. And is on the exhale. Good. On the inhale, we'll come back into warrior 2. Yes. Bring your arms down and make your way back, all the way back onto your chair. Just bounce the legs out, shake your head. If something came up that, was a thought that it was disobedient to Christ, just let it go. Don't meditate on difficulty. If ever this starts to feel hard, come and settle yourself. Just take a moment and sit with your hands in prayer position. Close your eyes and remember where your strength comes from. Don't agree with difficulty, all right? Warrior two on the other side. So now the right leg goes out and back behind us, parallel to the wall perhaps. The left thigh is what's on the chair. Good, yes. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, sweeping the arms up to shoulder height. Good. Taking your gaze right over your left middle finger and breathing. 3 goddess breaths here. So God on the inhale and is on the exhale. 2 more. God is. Good. 1 more. God is. Flipping that left palm up towards the ceiling. Right hand comes down to rest gently on the right leg. Floating that left arm up and over. Peaceful warrior. Breathe here. Deep breath in and out through the nose. 1 more. God on the inhale. And is on the exhale. Yes. Inhale, God, and come back into warrior 2. Good. On the exhale, we bring our hands to heart center and bring the legs back in to center. Good. Bounce it out. Let's take 2 forward folds to reset our mind. So on the inhale, we sweep our hands all the way up, gathering everything we need from God. Good. On the exhale, we bow forward, surrendering any thought, any energy that doesn't serve us. Inhale, sweeping the hands up, grateful, receiving everything you need. Yes. Good. And then exhale, bowing forward, surrendering any thought that doesn't line up with what God says about you. And then nice and slow, rolling yourself all the way back up to a comfortable seat. Beautiful, beautiful. Doing a little time check. We're going to get in some standing poses. So let's just see how we feel about this. I'm giving you guys the full out Shabak yoga experience because at our studio this month, every month we have a different pose of the month. And this month, the pose is called dancer pose. So we're gonna experience that today in our chair yoga class. What we're gonna do is start by standing on the left side of the chair because we're gonna be holding on to the chair with the right hand. So let's see how we are here, right? Come to stand, good. Feet are hip joint distance apart. So if you want to do the measurement, if you want to take your 2 fists in between your feet and see where you are, do. Good. And we're going to build up into this pose. We're going to build it nice and slow. First thing we're going to do is take the left foot away from the floor and bend the left knee. So the left knee is right next to the right knee. The thighs are glued together. Breathe. Good. Hold the chair nice and easy, right? Or if you want to turn to the side and use the wall as a support. But this is what we have going on right now with the left foot, right? Left foot is bent, knee to knee. Taking the left hand, maybe grab hold of the left ankle. You see where we go. You can either hold on to the chair to do that, or the wall, or hold here. Practice here. Just go to where it feels best and where you feel most stable. If you're holding on to the leg, we want to keep the knees next to each other. So we don't want the leg to come out here to the side. Let me just demo that for you. We don't want it all the way out here, right? We want it still right here, nice and close. So if this is enough, let's hold here. If you feel like you want to go a little deeper, you'll start to bring that left knee up and back. You can lean forward on your chair like this. There's going to be a slight bend in the right leg to help with balance. We don't want to lock out the knee joint. But remember to keep that left leg, that left thigh close to the body and breathe here. Remember, the wall is also an option. Breathe. Just 2 more breaths. Keep your mind nice and clear. 1 more. Inhale, God. Good. Exhale is, and we'll come forward first and release out of it. Shake that right leg out because it's probably feeling some kind of way, right? And then we'll change sides. So taking your chair to the other side. Good, Jules. I see you. You look good and you look strong. So we have options, right? Because where we're going, we can grow all the way into that pose when we're lifting the leg up. We'll go little by little. We'll be doing this pose for the whole month of May. So we'll get to see how we grow in it. All right, so same thing. We'll start by bending the right knee, bring that right foot away from the mat, hugging the right knee into the left, hugging thigh to thigh. You can also turn to the side here, place your left hand on the wall if that feels more stabilizing. Thank God for walls, right? Do what you got to do. Then with your right hand, reach down, grab that right ankle or the outside edge of the right foot. Set yourself here. If this is enough, good. Remember, we got all month to play with this. So we're going to grow into it, don't worry. So your hand is either on the wall or it's on the chair. And then if you want to start to play with growing the pose, you start to take that right knee out and back. Remember, try to keep the thigh close to the left thigh. There can be a slight bend, there should be a slight bend in the left knee so we don't lock out the joint. And then bring that right knee up as high as it wants to go today. If you're feeling really brave and you don't want to hold on to the chair, this is what the pose would look like without the chair. We got all month to play with that. One more breath here. God on the inhale. Is on the exhale. Okay, one more. God is. Good. And very slowly come out. Jules, well done. Beautiful. Shake your legs out. Just kick it out a little bit. Just kick them out. Kick them out. Since y'all did that so well, right? I don't know if you remember last week and we were playing around with tree and triangle. So let's play with tree. Let's just move that chair to the other side, just so we don't fatigue one leg or the other. We'll just keep switching sides. We're gonna play with tree. Same thing, same concept. Let's start by standing straight and tall. So we wanna make sure that we have our knees right above the ankles, hips right above the knees, shoulders above the hips, chin parallel to the floor, crown of the head parallel to the ceiling, palms face forward. This is mountain pose, Tadasana. This pose is a stress relieving pose. I don't know about you, but going to the supermarket these days can feel ultra stressful, right? When you find yourself in that situation, if you're feeling a little panicked because of the mask and all that, and you're waiting for your, turn to pay, set your basket down, stand in Tadasana, let them look, they'll be okay, you'll be teaching them something. Bring your right hand to the chair, left hand to your hip. Go ahead and bend the left knee and come to the ball of the left foot. We're going to take that left ankle and kickstand it over, the left heel is going to kickstand over the right ankle. This may be enough. You might even want to move your chair away from you if you're really leaning on it. So use your core, resist the urge to do this. Just pull the navel in towards the spine. We're working chair right here. We're working tree. Then slide the foot up, maybe, so that your left heel is right under your right knee joint. We don't want anything to press into the knee. Stand up straight and tall, holding on to the chair or the wall. Breathing. Deep breath in and out through the nose. If you want to try balancing, if you want to take your hand off the chair, maybe bring the right hand to the hip also. If you pull your navel in toward your spine, kind of sends a little message to the body to balance. And if you come out like I did, just come right back in. Just begin again. One more breath. God on the inhale. Good. And is on the exhale. Good. Now bring that left foot down and shake your right knee up. Whole right leg. Good. And then we'll come to the other side. Get yourself all set. Remember Tadasana, right? Find your mountain pose first. You find mountain and you set the intention that I am rooted and grounded, right? On Christ, a solid rock I stand. I'm not worried about falling out of balance in this position. I'm grounded. I feel grounded before I even take my foot off the floor. That's the first thing to set up. Good. Then bring your right hand to your hip, left hand to the chair. Go ahead and bend that right knee and kickstand the right heel over the left ankle. This is plenty. This is tree right here. So if you're working here and you're honestly feeling something, grow from here. Hold here for 3 breaths. If you want to grow your tree, slide your foot up so that your right heel is right below your left knee joint. Nothing presses into the knee. That's how we protect our very precious knee. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Breathe. Hold on to your chair or let go. Bring your left hand to your hip. Remember, draw the navel in towards the spine. Keep a slight bend in the standing leg. Find something to focus on that's not moving, something that's not wiggling around. I'm a pretty poor example right now because I can feel myself wiggling. But when you find a focal point, it's a drishti and it helps you to stay balanced. So maybe just focus on something in the room. Maybe there's a cross you can see. Picture of a loved one. Breathe. Good. Then bring that right knee forward, lower it down to the floor and shake the left leg out. Well done, Jules, well done. Let's come back to take a seat in our chair. Breathing deeply. Good, good, good. And I'm glad so many of you are up and practicing that, because over the month, you'll be able to see just how far you've come with those standing poses, all right? On the inhale, let's sweep our hands up. Deep breath in of God. And on the exhale, we will bow forward, come all the way down. Take a few deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. Good, and on the inhale, we'll slowly roll ourselves back up. Sweep the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, we'll bring hands down to heart center. Good. Now we are going to work on some wide-legged straddles, some forward folds. All right. Extending the legs out. Going to come into this wide-legged V. I'll push back so I think you can see me. Wide-legged V here. So you want to come to sit at the edge of your chair. This wide-legged V. Now be really careful. Make sure you don't feel like you're going to fall off your chair as we start to come forward. If you have to make an adjustment, just adjust. You'll know when we start to bend forward if you need that adjustment or not. All right, so on the inhale, we'll sweep our hands up. And on the exhale, we'll start to come forward. Be very careful here on the chair. You might get halfway down and feel like you're scooting off. And if that's the case, just press yourself back. But if you can bring your hands down to the floor, drop your chin to your chest. We'll then take 5 deep breaths here. Inhale, God. Exhale is. If you feel like you're falling, scoot back. Inhale, God. Exhale is. 3 more. God is. 2 more. God is. Last one. God is. On the inhale, very slowly walking yourself all the way back up. Ooh, bring your heels in towards each other. Go ahead and scoot yourself right back in your chair. Beautiful. Let's get a couple hip openers in, and then we'll be moving to our resting phase. So first option is to take your right ankle. We've done this a few times, right? And cross it over your left knee and flex your right foot. You may be feeling plenty right there. And if so, we're gonna hold here. If the body says, nope, not doing that today, we're gonna cross the right ankle over the left. So those are our positions, our options for where our foot placement is. Here's another option if you're really feeling limber today. You can come up onto the ball of the left foot. So come up onto your tippy toe on the left foot, right? And feel what that does in your right hip. Go ahead and place your right hand right on the knee, holding on to the ankle with the left hand. If you're up on your tippy toes, maybe step that left foot back a little bit closer to the body and feel what that does. And if you want to deepen it even more, you can reach under here. It's going to require some balance. I don't know if I have the arm strength for this today. And lift your left foot away from the floor. Better yet, reach for the outside ends of your chair. Press into the chair to lift the left foot away. That's a lot. Today, my body's like, no. So I'm right here with my tippy toe here, and I'm feeling this really nice stretch right here in my hip and groin area. So just breathe into that. We'll take 3 God is breaths here. Breathe in, God. Exhale is. Good. 2 more. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Good. 1 more. Inhale, God. And exhale is. Good. Lower that left heel down to the floor and uncross your legs. Just bounce it out. Right? Rub it out. If anything felt a little sore, if that was a bit much, pay attention to what your body is telling you. We call those body echoes when the body is saying, just pay attention. All right? Other side. Left ankle over right knee. Now this might feel completely different because that's the way, God designed us. The body generally, whichever hand is your dominant hand, so if you're right-handed, that's the stronger side of the body. So it could be a different experience here on the left side and vice versa. Just go with the flow. See what you got. Remember, so this is option 1, or we're here, ankle over ankle. If you are here this is called figure 4, right? We will rest the left hand right below the knee. It's gonna feel really good and heavy. You're gonna feel the hip open just there. That might be plenty. Right hand is just cradling, resting rather on top of the right ankle, left ankle. Then maybe you come up onto your tippy toes. This time, give you the option, if you come up on your tippy toe on the right foot, maybe lean forward. Send your heart forward. You're really gonna feel the stretch there. Let's breathe into it. Remember, whatever message you get back from the body, your body is an echo. Deepen your breath. All right, so 3 more breaths. Inhaling, God. Exhaling is. Leaning forward as much as you like. Inhale, God. Exhale is. 1 more. Let the body be heavy. Inhale, God. Exhale is. Good. Inhale here. On your next exhale, drop that right heel down to the mat and uncross your legs. And just because I didn't offer that option on the other side, if you bent forward just now, I want to give you the opportunity to bend forward on that right side because we need the body balanced. You can also do that bend forward from crossed ankles, all right? Because it's a really nice stretch. So let's just make sure that we experience that on both sides of the body, both sides of the body. So just changing that cross, going back to the first figure 4 that we did, coming up onto the ball of the left foot. Just want to get that lean in if you did it on the other side. So deep breath. As you exhale, you'll start to lean forward. Wow, that feels really good. I hope it feels as good for you all as it feels on this end. Right? Get to your honest to goodness, I feel a change, a moment in your body. Then drop your chin to your chest. We'll take 3 deep God is breaths. Inhale, God. Exhale is. 2 more. God is. Last 1. God is. Good. Lowering that left heel, lifting the torso. Good. Bringing both feet down to the floor. We'll take 1 more of those seated forward folds. So the legs are straight out in front of you. Pull the toes in toward your face. This pose is called Paschimottanasana, and it's really good for managing stress. So if you've been feeling a little anxious, any mild depression, any insomnia, this is a good pose to do for like 10 to 15 minutes before you go to bed, right? So on the inhale, we sweep our hands up. On the exhale, we bow forward, reaching for the outside edges of the feet or the ankles or the shins, and then we let ourselves go. 5 God is breaths here. So inhaling God, exhaling is. 4 more. God is. Good. 3 more. God is. 2 more. God is. Good. Last one. God is. Good. On the inhale, very slowly, rolling yourself all the way back up and sitting back in your chair. Good. Starting to relax now. It's going to take 3 centering breaths. Here's how the centering breath looks like. I think we did it before, but I'm not sure. It looks like this. On the inhale, we sweep our palms up. We turn our palms down, and then the exhale, we press down any energy that doesn't serve you, anything that feels like worry or fear or tension. On the inhale, we sweep our hands up. Here's where we gather up all of the things of God, courage and strength and gratitude. As we exhale we press down any emotion that is not like Him. One more. Inhale. Get what you need from God in this moment. As you exhale, press down all that energy, anything that's weighing you down, let it go. Good. On the inhale, we'll bring hands to heart center, closing the eyes if it's comfortable for you. If not, just take your gaze down towards the tip of your nose or to your fingertips. A few deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. If you would repeat after me, this is the closing meditation that I use in my Gospel Yoga Flow classes. It is extremely peaceful and grounding. Take a very deep breath in here. Exhale. Repeat after me. I am not worried. I am not anxious. I am not afraid because I trust God. Once more, I am not worried. I am not anxious. I am not afraid because I trust God. Take a very deep breath in here, Jules. Deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Good. Let's bring the thumbs to the center of our forehead. We'll bow forward together to seal this practice with an amen. It's our prayer, our practice, bowing forward. Amen.